long way to go for the cars that just stopped and made adjustments. Todd Bodine and Chuck Bowen.
On these restarts, we see Grissom leading. Got the 99 car right behind him. And just as before, this is when a driver will really try to make that move just as they restart, try to get by quickly. Let's see if that happens again.
Oldsmobile pace car has a big jump on the field. We're back to green, and Grissom gets a good launch off turn number 4. Joe Bessie cannot get back one of his laps. Hermie Sadler up on the outside, and Ricky Craven in second, Nemechek third, Miller fourth, and Dotter fifth. Clean run through turn 4. Here's your Napa Field standing update, brought to you by Napa, because there are no unimportant parts.
Grissom's got just what he needs. He's got a lap car in between him and the other guys that are battling for position. 3 deep coming off the 4th turn. See right behind there, those 3 cars. There they go.
There they go.
Yeah, you just can't hardly do that. Now we're going to race back around the flag. Some of the guys trying to get their lap back.
And we're going to race back around to the wreck here, but nobody's going to get their lap back. Grissom holds the pack off, and he's hand-waving to slow everybody down. Robert Presley was in that incident. So was Jack Sprague and Tracy Leslie, but the car that looked like a croquet ball being sent by the mallet was Jeff Burton, the Baby Ruth Ford.
Yeah, it is bent from one end to the other. It got damaged in the front area earlier.
Yeah, not all of that is from this wreck. Only about from the number on back.
Well, I tell you, that one here. Oh, there's Dotter stuck in the mud down here.
He's the 5th place car.
He's running good. He's caught in the mud down there in the bottom. Going a lap down right now.
I didn't see him involved in that. That's down in turn 1. Rained here an awful lot yesterday and last night. He slid off the track and he can't get up. Here's what happened.
There's the 3 deep that we saw back behind there, and you just can't run 3 cars down in that corner. They got together.
Butch Miller.
There's Butch Miller going around.
4th place car. Pow. So the 4th and 5th place cars get taken out in that. Butch Miller and Bobby Dotter, the yellow car down to the inside, along with Jack Sprague.
Here they're working on the 8 car, trying to get it where they can at least get back out there and run. When it buckles that back end down like that, get a lot of tire rubbing on. There's Miller. He's coming in.
Led a lot of this race. Doesn't look like any big damage.
But even though they have tires in their hands, it could possibly be the tires that they took off earlier.
Jeff Burton trying to get his car back out. We'll be right back to Hickory, where they are framming and bamming on Saturday afternoon, live on TNN. We're back under green. The car you see being passed is Butch Miller. He made a pit stop. The front end is all towed out on his car. Gets back out there, though he's running at reduced speed. He's not going to be a factor. He's a lap down. Grissom with the lead. Ricky Craven now. A lot of lapped cars separate him, and a big log jam in the middle of the pack as everybody deals with Butch Miller. Any car that wasn't dented, I think, got a piece of one there.
There's Joe Bessie. You see Grissom leading the race. There's Bessie getting on the inside.
He is 2 laps down in the 97 car. The AC Delco Auto Palace machine. He is racing Hermie Sadler there, number 25, for position. No, check that. Sadler's only 1 lap down just prior to that last caution.
Grissom is really opening up a good commanding lead right here.
Craven trying to get underneath the lap cars and past, and Nemechek right with him. There's Grissom out front.
25 laps to go with Grissom out front. Good clean racetrack in front of him.
And the 2nd and 3rd place cars have cleared much of the traffic. Now only Joe Bessie separates the leader from this man, Ricky Craven at 99, and the 87 of Joe Nemechek. Place car is Mike Wallace. And Tom Peck is up to 5th ahead of Tommy Houston and David Green. Jeff Burton goes back behind the wall with the Baby Ruth car. 9 cars on the lead lap.
We've about got them thinned out now where they got room to race. Had so many problems here right at the end. Pretty well single file. Todd Bodine trying to get up on the inside there under the 19 car, Tom Peck.
Jack Sprague bounced off the wall in 2. Nobody noticed. He just kept going.
There's Bodine and Peck.
That's
They're going at it.
5th place at stake there. Good battle.
Saw the smoke flying where they're rubbing tires up off that corner.
There's your leader, Grissom, left side of your screen. Here's that race for 5th. It's a dandy. Now, Bobby Dotter in the DeWalt car is a lap down after being stuck in the mud on the inside of turn 1, but Bodine moves up on Tom Peck. The Fiddle Faddle car goes into the top 5. Peck drops to 6th. Jeff Burton back on track, as is Jack Sprague. Now Bodine, though, with a lot of lap traffic in front of him before he can get up near David Green and the rest of those cars on the lead lap. A lot of smoke out of Sprague's car. The black flag is out on Jeff Burton.
They got so many cars smoking, it's hard to tell which one the flag's out on.
That's why they've got a number board on that flag stand. Sprague will have to come in. 17 laps to go. Make that 16 as Grissom comes across the stripe. And Sprague will pit perhaps for the final time today. Now, nothing separates the leaders. Ricky Craven. There he is drawing in on Steve Grissom.
Craven's running that line that he ran earlier, Mike, when he was able to run the leaders down. He's a little bit higher on the racetrack. Getting a good bite out there on the outside of the racetrack. There's Grissom. Saw Craven, the nose of his car come in.
Trouble. Turn 3 and 4. Mike Wallace is up in the wall. Lost it going into 3, and the 4th place car gets up and into the fence between 3 and 4.
Man, he come right down. He was trying to get out of the way, came right down, right across front of Grissom.
Now he's in the mud. Yep. The FDP Brakes Oldsmobile. Oop, took a little fender off. Took a little more fender off. I think he's got a flat left front, Neil.
Yeah, along with the thing, looked like he knocked the rear track bar around. Looked like he's running sideways. Yeah, look at the sparks flying out of the car.
And with 14 laps to go, another of the top 5 contenders is taken out. Mike Wallace.
I'm not so sure Ricky Craven wasn't closing in on the leader, but it's going to all come down to how good a jump is that left front flat like you're talking about, Mike.
Couldn't make the pit.
I think it's going to boil down.
The pit was closed.
Yeah. There's so many cars on pit road that's out of the race, I thought they were pitting.
No Winston Cup race tomorrow, but there is live racing on TNN. Plenty of it on Sunday. Kind of Speedway Sunday on TNN. The Missouri 250 ASA race will be live from Odessa, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you'll turn into that one. Right here on the Nashville Network. 1 to go. We're going back to racing. Can Steve Grissom now hold off the charges of Ricky Craven?
You know, Craven looked like he was closing in on him, but on these starts, Grissom seems to really be able to make a jump on the start of the race.
Now, Butch Miller tried to make a pit stop. At least they called him in. They were out there with the jack stand to adjust the toe in. Busch just drove right on past. He saw the board, 11 laps to go. He says, well, I can live with this.